Damn. Cardi B out here looking like a. I don't know. I don't care who. I don't care what anybody wants to say. I'm going to spit my piece and may it fall somewhere that makes sense. Now, my last video, I talked about how it's her body. She can do what she wants to do. She got millions of dollars. She can afford to take care of kids. But at the end of the day, right, we know a lot of kids who grew up rich and they're dysfunctional as hell because they lacked certain things that were necessary that just wasn't there. So money ain't everything. And then we know a lot of kids that grew up poor who actually had everything that they needed to become well-adjusted adults. So at the end of the day, right, is it really about how much money you got and how much money this new man got and all that? Cardi B has her album out right now. And yesterday I saw that the album went platinum in less than 24 hours. That shit didn't make no sense to me at all. Platinum usually means what? 1 million copies? Or is it 500,000 copies now? Back in the day, platinum meant 1 million copies. I don't know what it means now. But the album barely dropped and they already certified it platinum. I don't know how it got to that. I don't care how it got to that. I heard Wifey playing the album. I listened to it. I heard a couple of good songs on there. More power to her. I don't normally listen to female music because they normally talk about men and their experiences with men and their relationship with men. And being a heterosexual man myself, I don't relate with the material. So it's not like I'm hating or nothing. I just don't relate with the material. If they were talking about getting money and other things, then probably I would relate more, or just dancing or something, right? Now, what I do like is I seen Stefon Diggs on the train with Cardi promoting her album. Cardi been working overtime to promote this album. And I don't know if it's a tactic she's using to add more entertainment, like Cardi B out in the streets. You know how them Africans spread the sheets or they come out with the tables in New York and they be on the side of the road with the incense and all that other stuff? She was doing that. And then she went on the train and there was Stefon Diggs. He was on the train with her promoting the album. And of course, you know, they call that love and support. That's cool. That's all cool. But the part where he looks just like Offset, except, I don't know, he looks like just another version of Offset to me, a spinoff of Offset. I see a lot of people saying, boy, she definitely does have a type. I seen one sister say, let me find out he just Offset with a football. Anyways, there's another article out this morning that says, congratulations to Stefon Diggs and his baby mamas, Kay and Giselle. Y'all notice that none of those were Cardi B. There's Kay and there's Giselle. Both ladies just welcomed two beautiful baby girls that are just a few months apart. So, Cardi B was mad that her husband was cheating, so she went to go be the third baby mama of. I don't get it. I don't get it. You mad that your husband was cheating, so you went to go become the third baby mama of a dude that got all three of y'all pregnant and all three of y'all about to drop babies back to back to back. You can't call that man your own. If these children are Stefon Diggs' children, if Kay's child is, if Giselle's child is, and if Cardi's child is, that means he was dicking down all three of them at the same time. So there goes her, oh, I need somebody just to be faithful and somebody just to be loyal to me. You sharing. You are sharing. Just like you were sharing when you were married. But you might as well have stayed in your marriage at this point. Now, I find it amazing that women are actually applauding this. And they're happy for her to be in this situation. You know what I feel like? I feel like the fake sisterhood just loves to see other women in misery. And they mask the misery as if it's something good. Oh, she's in love and she is happy, and look at the way he looks at her, and all that bullshit, right? All that bullshit. And at the end of the day, she's not in a healthy situation. She is far from a healthy situation. The baby she's about to have right now, I call that a rebound baby. The relationship she's in right now, I call that a rebound relationship. Let me tell you something about rebound relationship and karmic relationships. Rebound relationship, it feels good until you get your head clear. And then when your head gets clear and you're actually really over the hurt from the one you broke up with, you start to realize all the things you let pass with the new one that you used to get over the old one. And then you end up hating this new one just the same. That's a rebound. That's what happens in rebound relationships. But by the time you realize, in Cardi's case, she will have introduced a new baby to this situation. Let's not talk about karmic. Let's not talk about how the universe deals with you. Like, there are lessons that you did not learn from your last go round. So we're going to go around the same go round again and again and again until you learn this lesson. The breakup from this is going to be epic. There's a lot of people sitting around right now waiting for the breakup from Diggs and Cardi B. It's not going to happen anytime soon. He 10 toes down in it. He's not a dummy. None of his other women, Instagram models and whatnot, none of them have a net worth or fame like Cardi B does. He does have a type because they all look the same. All three of them look alike. Cardi B, Kay, and Giselle all look alike. But Cardi has her type too because Diggs and Offset do look alike. So here goes karma, giving you somebody who looks just like Offset, dresses like him and everything, has the same mannerisms and everything pretty much, except for if you've watched any interview of Diggs speaking, you will see that he went to college. He has some higher level of education and some sophistication. He has mastered the English language versus Offset, just a hood nigga. And he raw and uncut like that and has been refined over the years, but not institutionally refined in his speech, if you get what I mean. Now, I'm breaking the situation down. Cardi B should have stayed married to Offset at this point. I thought she got somebody who was going to be for her. But I said it. I already said it. You think a rich dude who's playing in the NFL, who worked his ass off to get to the NFL and get that $60 million contract, you think he's going to choose a woman who isn't even divorced yet, has 3 children already by her husband, and then that's going to be his wife? At $60 million and you're 32 years old, you have the pick of the litter. You literally have the pick of the litter. You could get the best of them. Why settle for a woman that already got 3 kids and give her a 4th one? That ain't happening. Offset did an interview recently with Joe Budden. They asked him if he'll ever get married again. He straight up said, nope, not doing it. Cardi B did an interview most recently. Charlemagne the God asked her, will you ever get married again? She said, yes. I'm just not going to do it that quick this time around. But I'll definitely get married again. I watched it again last night. Right now, marriage shouldn't even be on her mind. Oh, and let's not forget, if you do the calculation, because Cardi's belly is big, so she looks like she's about 5 months into this pregnancy. Now, she filed for divorce from Offset while she was pregnant with her 1-year-old, and her 1-year-old just turned 1 a few days ago and she already 5 months at least pregnant, which means that dude was probably hitting that while she was pregnant already with the baby that just turned 1. He didn't give that shit no break. And as soon as she dropped that other baby, he went right back up in it. And this is what women are celebrating. I can't celebrate that shit. I saw Cardi B out there performing with all them beads and lace see-through stuff on. She looked a hot mess. People out here talking about she looks so good pregnant and she's glowing, and he hugs her and she lifts one leg up. That tells me she's in love. Oh man. The toxic sisterhood will encourage all these women to do everything dirty, nasty, toxic, fucked up until they all in the same boat. Because like Granny said, misery loves company. A lot of these women hated to see Cardi B with her husband because they feel like a female like her, she needed to be more like them. Multiple children from multiple different men, still out here shaking ass in a club, cheating, throwing her body around. You know, every time Offset got caught up, that's the first thing they would tell Cardi to do. He cheating, so you cheat too. Shit, do it. And she would go, nah, I'm not that type. And she would try to hold the house down. I give her credit for that. On my last video, I'm not changing my tune. I said the same thing. He fumbled her. He did. Because she a real one, though. She is. Cardi B the kind of girl who could have took Offset's $32 million net worth to $1 billion. The way how she held the family down and the way she went hard in the paint for him. And then he left a woman whose net worth is $101 million to go chase some chick who's making $12 an hour. He dumb as hell. He fumbled. But her reaction to being hurt is actually more hurtful for her. Because now she's going to have to process all this stuff out that she's doing. Now she's with a dude who got 2 other girls that look like her. And I guarantee you, when you got $60 million, your side chick is cool. As long as you spending on her and she baby mama, she already solidified because that's a fat check every month. That's like a $30,000, $40,000 check right there every month. She don't give a damn if you with Cardi B. You can still hit every time you go look for your child. So if Cardi thinks that she is going to have Stefon Diggs for herself, she is as delusional as hell. That person who wrote the comment that said, let me find out that he is just Offset with a football. That shit took me out. But that's exactly what he is. Just Offset with a football. And she about to find out the hard way. I'm going to leave this one right here. Y'all leave your comments in the comment section below. I'm going to catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.